This is not a bag review video. What's going on is I am getting ready for a 2 weeks or so trip to Asia, Hong Kong and Shenzhen probably. And of course, I need to decide which bag to bring with me. This is the problem or the joy of being a bag reviewer. I've done this trip many, many times. And the bag that I have taken over the years, and I believe you probably have seen videos on every one of them, is the Wanderer by Philippe Robach. Classic bag, right? This bag is designed for travel. I have taken the GWA Citadel, I always get this wrong, mini or micro? Probably mini. The smaller size, but not the tiny one. Dyneema, super cool. And then I've also taken, I always say this is one of my favorite one-bag travel bag, the Attitude Supply ATD1. This is actually the latest generation. I travel with the older generation. What are my requirements for picking a bag? Well, this is going to be my personal item. This is an international flight, very long, 15 hours, and it is a non-stop flight. My favorite flight, Cathay nonstop to Hong Kong. So I'm not worrying about having to sit in the lounge and running between terminals, right? Once I get there, check in, go to the lounge, get on the plane, and I'm done. I just need something that will carry the essential stuff I need on a long international flight. But then, when I get to the other end, this is Hong Kong, Asian city, urban life, I'm running around all the time, and I usually then take two bags to use. One, my personal item bag. If it is small enough, I can also EDC it if I need to carry more stuff. And then last time I was there, I brought my quick draw. This is the BYC version quick draw, right? A medium size sling, and that let me carry a little bit less stuff with me if I don't need a full backpack. Some of the requirements on the personal item on the plane travel is I need to be able to get to my electronics very quickly. I need to put my phones and IDs or whatever into it quickly as I go through TSA. And then in general, I just want quick access because usually it's in a crammer space, darker space. I just want to be able to get my headphones, laptops, or whatever in and out of the bag quickly and not to lose anything, right? If you drop something, if you don't know where it went, that's a disaster on the plane. And then when I'm in the city, I want a bag that can be compressed down. So the ATD1 is a huge bag, but in fact, if you use the compression strap to take it down a notch, it's quite good for running around the city, whereas the Wanderer or the Micro, it's perfect city size travel for EDC. Some other requirements are, I want it to blend in to the environment. So in Hong Kong, China, I don't want to get something that is extremely tactical. So no MOLLE for sure. Something that looks small so that when I get on the subway, for example, doesn't look like I'm carrying a huge bag around. So those are my requirements. As I said, these three, I have taken some of them maybe more than once. But this trip, I want to switch it out. So I'm not going to do these guys, although every one of these qualifies really, really well. And the two current bags that I'm thinking about are the obvious one, which is actually three, but I'll tell you what's going on here. This is the CT15 Plus by Sea Tactical, right? They have a lot of cool stuff this year. And it is the two-layer bag, easily accessible to different compartments, lots of organization, and then it can look kind of small if you squish it down, but this version does not have compression straps, so that is a downside. But it's great for travel, even has a side handle. So CT15 Plus is one. The second one, it's over here. Yeah, another Sea Tactical bag. This is the CTR. This is basically the CT version of the Wanderer, right? I have done a comparison video before. You can check it out. Obviously, this is a way more affordable, less unique bag, whereas the Wanderer is handmade by one person, and it's very, very hard to even get one these days. Honestly, they're very similar. I think the Wanderer is slightly larger. The CTR has slightly better organization, and I'll put this away. And it has a flat bottom, so it sits flat on the ground, which is easier, versus the Wanderer is designed to have a slope, so it doesn't sit very well, although it does sit once you weight it down, but this one sits perfectly. So this one is cheating, I guess, right? Because I would have taken the Wanderer if I didn't have this. So 1, 2. The third one is a surprise to me as well. Yeah, another Sea Tactical bag. They are just killing it this year. This is the Dyneema version of CT30. So CT30, actually, let me take this stuff out, because I was using this bag yesterday. CT30, it's way larger, right? It is, I think, 18.5, almost 19-inch tall. So it's very, very tall. But the fact that it's white Dyneema means it's lighter, visually is lighter, and that's why I'm even considering this. It is very versatile. As I said, it looks neat, right? It looks interesting. It fits into the urban environment. Lightweight, large, which is good, but looks small. The downside of this is it doesn't have a lot of admin organization pockets, right? Basically, it has this huge top pocket that you can dump a lot of things inside. You can also use the quad zip to get into the front pocket of the main wall, which has actually a very large pocket there. Very large kangaroo pockets and side pockets, so you can dump stuff in there, but they could fall out. And then, secret wallet pocket, which is in a lot of the CD bags right now. And then this side wing pocket, which I'm still not sure I am a fan of. So for now, 3 Sea Tactical bag that I'm trying to decide on. They all have plus and minuses. As I said, the CT15 is the easiest choice. Panel loader, multiple admin areas. It is the easy choice, as I said. The roll top is great because when I'm there with a roll top, if I'm shopping or doing laundry, I can fit more stuff in here. And then this guy, it's big as it is just the lack of organization compared to these guys. That make me think twice about it, but then this bag looks so darn cool, right? If you or me, if you have access to all these bags, what would you use? Are there any other ones that I missed? Let me know, and wait for the second video. Let me tell you what I decided.